Bob Staple, and I'm doing a review on The Great Gatsby. You know, it was directed by Baz Luhrmann, starring Tobey Maguire and Leonardo da Vinci DiCaprio. Sheesh. Man, I'm so glad we got over that one. Still didn't get no Oscar. So, as I was saying, it was got Tobey Maguire in it, who I must say reminded me a lot of the young Leonardo from when he was in Titanic and Romeo and Juliet. I was not impressed by this. Shouldn't really be surprised. Baz Luhrmann, who directed The Great Gatsby, also directed the Romeo and Juliet that had Leonardo DiCaprio in it. But I wasn't a fan of Leo back then, so I wasn't really impressed that Maguire reminded me of him from back then. Then the movie itself, for me, kind of was flat, I must say. It was so obvious. I knew the only thing that was a surprise to me, that I didn't see coming, wasn't like, it was a bit of, okay, I can buy that. So nothing really jumped out. I mean, I must say, Leo, for the first half of the movie, was fantastic. His intro, probably the best bit of the film. However, about halfway through, when all the love of Leo's character is coming through and is being portrayed, he himself goes back to his Romeo and Juliet days, which I didn't like. In fact, he just went to the tone of the movie. For me, he brought the level up movie up, and then he went down to the level of the movie, which disappointed me, because I must say, whilst I was watching it, you got Maguire being Maguire. Anyone could have really have done what he did. He brought nothing to the movie. Then you got the girl, who I don't even bother to remember the actress. Doesn't do anything for me in this movie. And then Leo did something and then collapses. I mean, everything in the movie just went to the tone. I guess it's the tone Baz Luhrmann wanted, and that's why everything went there. But it wasn't a tone that I enjoyed, and the movie was just too obvious. And unlike Sweet Home Alabama, it was bad obvious. It was, surprised me already. I mean, you pretty much knew the ending halfway through the movie. It was obvious. The movie disappointed me, and I had a brilliant time watching it due to the company I was with. It was fantastic time, and I think with that reason, I'm going to give the movie 2 out of 5. I think without the company, it very well could be a lower mark. So I feel like I'm being generous giving it 2 out of 5. But, like I said, I enjoyed the evening that I had for the movie. So I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 with all things given. That's all I have to say on The Great Gatsby. Personally, maybe it shouldn't really be called The Great Gatsby. I mean, I know that's what the book's called, but The Great should be left for a title worthy of the words The Great. This really should have just been Gatsby. It wasn't worthy of such a word as great in its title. Well, that's all I've got to say on Bob Staple, and go make me a sandwich.